Well, Happy New Year, everybody. New Year's is about a week away. Today we're getting hit with a little bit of a snowstorm. We're supposed to get more than a foot of snow, and particularly here in southeastern Connecticut, we're supposed to have blizzard-like conditions for the next 24 hours. So pray for me as I begin shoveling and that I don't break my back. Boo-hoo-hoo. I know some of you are like, cry me a river, build me a bridge. Get over it, Tom. I know. But anyways, this new year we're going to try and pump out more videos in our weekly prayer guides and just engage you guys some more in different ways. And I wanted to have a fresh video every week so that we could interact a little bit better. And so you can expect to see more of my face this way, and love to hear from you. Love to hear what you did for Christmas. So feel free to write in and share with us here, our team, how God's blessed you over the holidays. And you know, for the Miyashiros, it was a quiet Christmas. I know a lot of you are concerned, praying for me because of the loss of my wife this last year, and I appreciate that. And it really wasn't that sad, you know. We just had quiet time and a lot of food, a lot of good food, and laughing, and it was really great to just spend some time with my parents. And my dad preached this Sunday. This is the Sunday right after Christmas, and it was great to hear my dad share his love for Jesus and his passion for the gospel. You know, just thinking about this last year past, it was a really difficult year, and obviously, you know, said goodbye to Amy in 2010, but I'm also overwhelmed with the amount of opportunities and the salvation that God has used this ministry and me in particularly to proclaim Him through Amy's passing. And I'll have to admit, you know, although I didn't want Amy to go home quite yet, I was preparing for quite a long time for that moment that she would go home to be with the Lord. And I'd been preparing my heart to be ready so that I could give an account of the hope that I have, the hope that we had together in Jesus. And I'm so thankful for Christ, who gives us those opportunities to invite Him into every situation, whether it's a terrible tragedy or suffering, whether it's some kind of sickness, or whether you're being triumphant. When you invite Christ into your situation, what you're saying is that this world just doesn't really have any power over us. When we put on the name of Christ, we are declaring that the battle is already won. And even if we go through some hardships, it's just temporary. It's going to pass. And there's a great future, glorious inheritance for us who believe, that's waiting for us that are faithful. And, you know, I think about all the different stories in the Bible and the urgency of the message in the first century, and I can't help but feel that same urgency in my spirit, that Jesus is coming, and this life is really short, and it's a great time to live for God. It's a great time to serve God with everything that I've got. And so in this new year, as you make your resolutions, you know, why don't you challenge yourself to think about what it means to give everything you've got to the Lord, and what that means as far as sharing your faith and sharing what you have with others, so that others can experience that same hope of eternal life